I am Claudia Natella and this is my podcast. Here we talk about conscious motherhood. We talk about the season of time before becoming a mom, when we are becoming a mom, and the after becoming a mom. We talk about abundance, joy. We talk about building a life when we are a parent, conscious coupling when we have a baby, parenthood, good food to have the good resources, be a good mom, healing our emotion, and showing up at our best self with a lot of compassion and humanity. Hello, and welcome to this episode. By the time you are listening to this episode, I'm probably pregnant of 3, 4, 5, or more months. But at the time I'm recording this audio right now for you, is the first day I discover I'm pregnant. And I thought it would be super nice to tell you the story because it's actually a crazy story. And so let's talk about it. So today, as every day, I woke up and I knew that my period was a little bit late, like one day, and I'm never late. My period is like a clock, it's always been like a clock. And I thought, well, maybe it's because I've been taking antibiotics. Why I've been taking antibiotics, you're gonna ask? Well, what happened is that at the beginning of the month, I had a urinary infection, and it was pretty bad. And I couldn't heal it with all the herbs and medical medium recommendation as I usually do when I get these kind of infections, because I was suspecting that I could have been pregnant. So I didn't had all my herbs, and the infection was getting worse and worse and worse. And at one point, one day, I really had to go to the hospital because my kidney was very, very, very painful. And once I get to the hospital, and I'm not gonna tell you all the story of how horrible I've been treated at the hospital and how crazy you been taken when you tell about the fact that you heal yourself with food and with herbs. Anyway, what they tell me is that they had to do first a pregnancy test to verify if I was pregnant, and then give me the right antibiotic for the bacteria that they thought I have. Now, when I was in Bali 6 months ago, we did some tests, me and Gavin, my partner, and we actually discovered that we had staphylococcus. And 5 months prior to that, I had Escherichia coli. So I think I've been having Escherichia coli all my life, and Staphylococcus is probably something that I've been taking in Mexico or when I was living in Bali. And it was giving me urinary infection again and again. So every time I'm capable to heal it with herbs, with medical medium. And I think the period that I was in Bali, I couldn't do medical medium in the proper way as much as I wanted to do. Otherwise, I would heal it much better with the herbs and with information. So what happened that when I get to the infectologist, and I think this is the right word in English, I'm not even sure, in Sardinia, this time that I had the infection, the infectologist said, most probably you have the same bacteria that you have in Bali. So we're gonna give you the antibiotic that it seems the only one, or uh, one of the antibiotic in the list that is gonna work. And he says that to me. Listen to this. He says, well, you really have to kill this bacteria because it's one of these bacteria that is so bad that is not gonna allow egg implantation. Okay. And so, yeah, they just told me that I'm not pregnant and the situation is so bad. So I accepted to take antibiotics, even if we know that it's not the best. But as medical medium says, sometimes they can save a life. I accept to take antibiotics, and meanwhile I'm taking antibiotic, I'm doing all the things that I know to detox my body from the medicine, from the drugs. So I'm doing pharmaceutical shot exposure. I'm doing the radiation exposure shot because actually they had to do a scan to me. So I was really supporting my body with zinc, with all the things that I knew that could help my immune system. Herbs, even if not too much, because I didn't want to charge my body too much with herbs and antibiotic. I decided to support my body more with nourishing thing and probiotic and things that it could rebuild my intestinal microbiome. And you know what? I was expecting my period after that. After finishing the antibiotic, I was expecting my period. And my period was late of one day. And I was, weird. I do have the symptoms, but my period is never late. So just to be sure, and because I've been taking antibiotics, and because I wanted to take healing herbs to be sure to kill the bacteria for sure while I'm pregnant in the future, I get to the pharmacy, I take a test, I put the test in the toilet, in the bathroom, and when I look at the test, it's positive. What? And the shock is, first of all, they told me I wasn't pregnant at the hospital. They test me at the hospital, but they test me too early to detect it. So thank you very much for that. And the second thing, I'm be taking antibiotic. And the third thing, and not last one, the infectologist told me that it was pretty impossible to get pregnant when you have this kind of bacteria. And I truly believe, you all, that the reason why I got pregnant is the second try. We tried only 2 times. And the reason why I got pregnant is that because I'm doing medical medium for 2 years and enough, I am sure that everything that I've been building and everything that I've been healing and everything that I've been doing for my body in these last 2 years and a half is exactly what allow my body to be that strong that it doesn't even care about the bacteria. It's like, bacteria, I don't care. I'm going to implant myself here and I'm cozy and I'm perfect because, you know, just I was supporting my body even while I was taking antibiotic. So it was a shock also because my partner is not here with me right now, is in London, and I'm considering I'm considering giving to him a birthday surprise. His birthday is gonna be this month and I'm gonna go to London if everything goes well. And of course he's gonna have a super mega birthday gift that he's gonna remember all his life. So I'm so excited about that. I just told to my mom, and I'm very very happy about it. And she was shocked too because it was quite weird, right? And then yeah, and then now I have to do some check, and I have to be sure that, you know, the classic thing, since I've been taking antibiotic, and this antibiotic is something that I wasn't supposed to take when I was you know, in case of pregnancy, I have to do some check. Let's hope everything is gonna go well because again, I think I supported my body so much, and I'm very 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 shocked, very very happy. And yeah, so I'm so excited to share with you all the information that I have about what to do to get pregnant in an easy way, to support your body to get pregnant, and also your mind and your spirit and your emotion. I think also another thing that I have to mention is that in these last past 3-4 years, I've been healing so much emotionally. I get to a point where I am steady and calm and stable in even the most triggering situation. I found this present and this center inside me, and I always thought that when I wanted to get pregnant and be a mom, I wanted to be to a point where I wasn't I didn't have this big emotional reaction like before. So I'm very happy that it's happening in a moment that I actually healed. And this for me is also the other part, to welcome this soul in planet Heart, in my space, in my energy, in my body. I had to be to a point where this vibration of the soul could actually feel like, okay, this is cozy, this is the right place. You know what I mean? In some way I feel like I prepare myself for this moment for the past 3 years. It's not, and maybe all my life. It's not a thing that is just, oh, just the last 3 months I've been doing stuff. And again, you can do so much in 3 months. You can do so much in 3 months. But it's something that I've been preparing emotionally, physically and mentally for a long time. And I'm truly I truly believe that with the right protocol, with the right teaching, with the right guidance, you can get pregnant easily. Your body is made for this. So I'm very excited to share with you all the information that I have and everything I've been doing and everything I've been discovering in my new program. I think it's gonna be called The Garden and the Seed. I'm not sure just yet because I'm building it right now, but by the time you're listening, this podcast is going to be ready. So you already have it available. You can go on the information box below and you can already purchase it. And I will be so glad to meet you there. And thank you so much for listening to my story. And we talk in another episode. Bye bye.